Hello, hello, hello. This is Guido72 with 3 Point Park, and the Clan War League is back in effect. Uh, Off of vacation, and everyone's getting back into the action. So this weekend is picking up with 3 Point Park versus North Remembers. And unfortunately, 3 Point Park did lose this one by three, but it was a great war still, all the way down to the last minute, last couple minutes. Thought 3 Point Park was going to be able to pull it off, but big ups to North Remembers for putting out some great competition, some great bases, some great attacks. They took care of business uh, in their 10v10s more than we did. But I'm going to show you some of our upper echelon attacks, some of our top tier attacks, some great hog attacks is basically what I'm going to show you from our Town Hall 11 dips, and then we're going to cap it off with a nice 10v10 attack. So the first one is going to be by Behemoth versus Ben, which is confusing sometimes when I look at this because we got to bend the Behemoth in 3 Point Park. um, but Behemoth is going to be doing I guess you would call this a boho attack. Go boho. He's doing a bowler attack, and then he's going to come in on the back end with hogs. Got max hogs, and quite a few of us have actually upgraded to those and got the max hogs, and it's just awesome to see how they're being utilized. So, trimming off a few buildings up top with the baby dragon and a couple minions, and bringing in the queen on the opposite side, on the bottom side, to also start trimming off, and then this queen walk is actually going to walk down the entire from I believe 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Um, just trimming off all these excess buildings, taking out a lot of splash damaged buildings, dealing with the CC before coming in with the bowlers and taking out the enemy queen. Just like at the Town Hall 9 level, I mean, this is my first time actually seeing these attacks this way. Very good attacks. But based off what I've been watching, it's like the Town Hall 9 process where you want to deal with the clan castle and the queen before you can hog. So, trimmed off a bunch of those buildings, in comes the jump with the golem and bowlers. And there's a hound and balloon in the clan castle. Saw quite a few of that. He actually placed another jump just to make that junction over to the enemy heroes. So once that inferno goes down, and they're going to be aggroed, and then Friendly King jumps the wall and the bowlers, and they take care of the enemy queen. And in comes now the hogs. He's trickling a few hogs. Just want to make sure that the hogs start pathing the right direction. He's going to come up top now. He's going to freeze. No, this one doesn't freeze. This one just goes straight for the infernos. Got the bowlers going to take out the infernos here with the queen. And he's just pretty much on this one. He's just trickling hogs in, just to catch all the defenses that were kind of missed by the bowlers and the queen. But still, great attack there. Nice 3-star. Like I said, we had some pretty awesome attacks. We just came up just shy for the win. Queen still full health. Quite a few hogs still left. Great attack, Behemoth. This next attack by Josh, also hogs. Now Josh isn't going to do a queen walk, but he is going to start off, I believe, with his heroes. Um, takes his time actually starting off. He's going to drop his golem and I believe a minion. Going to drop a minion up top out of range just to start funneling. In comes the golems. Drops a couple wizards on the outside also, just to keep the funnel going so that the bowlers don't walk. He's very patient with the funneling, just to make sure that when he drops his bowlers that they don't start walking. So once enough buildings have been cleared out, in come the heroes and the bowlers. Jump spell. Jump spell to link up to the area where the queen is going to be, and the bowlers are going to be in range to take them out. So the heroes have been taken out. Warden ability used, and the first inferno's gone down. Now, what I've started seeing with a lot of the rest of these hog attacks is they're using a freeze on the second inferno. So in come the hogs now. They've taken care of the queen. They've taken care of the CC. So in come the hogs now, and really really good heal spells in a lot of those splash areas. And then in comes the freeze for the second inferno. Hogs quickly take them out. And then the rest pretty much becomes cleanup. You got a full health queen, full health warden, about 10 hogs still left, you know, a few point defenses, but nothing really that's going to slow down these hogs. Already has his cleanup troops dropped around the bottom. Very flawless looking attack there. Like I said, it's definitely different from watching all these balloon attacks that we've been seeing. I'm guilty also of utilizing them, addicted to it because it makes me look like I know what I'm doing. But this seems to be pretty this seems to be the way to go now. At least with a few of these dips, you know, that are going to be protecting against air attacks. These last two dips are by Shenanigans. I'm going to watch his first one on Brady. Using one single bowler just to make sure he starts his funnel. Trying to get that mortar. Didn't quite get it on the bounce. Would have loved to have gotten that. Drops his baby dragon on the opposite side. Again, when you're dealing with bowlers, just like Valkyries, you got to make sure your funnel is correct so that they don't walk around the base. And so anywho, great patience with deploying, waiting to deploy your bowlers. In comes the everything's going into the core. Uses the warden ability, takes out the CC, takes out the uh, enemy queen in a second here. Once they hop there we go. Hop that last wall. And then in comes the hogs. Queen. Once he sees the queen is targeted, he starts sending in his hogs immediately. Drops a baby dragon just to make sure that everything keeps in towards the base and not continue to walk around the base. Again, freezes the second inferno just as the hogs get near it so that they can quickly take that out. And then with all the splash, it seems also that they're targeting their kill squad not only to take out the enemy queen, a junction to get to the enemy queen, but to also take out a lot of the splash so that they have to use fewer heals on the hogs. Because it seems like the hogs can take down these point defenses pretty well. It's, you know, dealing with a lot of the splash that, you know, just like from Town Hall 9 levels. But I'm glad that we're actually seeing some action with these hogs. Great attack there, Shenanigan. Alright, here's his second one. Again, it seems like he's brought a freeze for the second Inferno. Brings two heals. He has one jump and a rage. The jump and rage is for the kill squad, which includes the heroes and the bowlers. Uses a few baby dragons for funneling. Golem goes inside. One golem made it inside. He's tanking. Up top, the second golem is tanking while the bowlers continue with their funnel. So enough has went down now, and in comes everything now. Uses the warden ability as they approach the CC. Bowlers take out the heroes on the bottom down here. And the hogs are now about to start coming in. Once the CC has been taken out, once the queen has been taken out, the hogs are then deployed. This time he's coming in from up top. Lower level wizard towers for Town Hall 10 now. Now that they've up the great freeze spell, so they got both the Wizard Tower and that Inferno, and the Queen actually takes out the Inferno on this time. But yeah, I was mentioning that the Wizard Towers for Town Hall 10 now have been upgraded one more additional level. So that's probably why he wasn't worried too much about coming in to the Wizard Towers. But still, great attack, great planning. I'm glad that we're seeing some hog attacks outside of the balloon attacks. But a three is a three is a three is a three. So no matter how you get it, hopefully we'll continue to get better and add more threes than we did this particular war. But great attack, Shen. This last attack that I'm going to show is by Steve-O. And this was our 10v10, the only 10v10 that we were able to take care of, I believe. Let me just double check one real quick. That's Bass. Yeah, those are 9, so yeah. The only 10v10 that we got was by Steve-O, and it was an air attack, but it was a beautiful air attack. And glad I get to showcase this one. So he starts out with a queen walk, actually a queen charge, because he's going to send the queen. He's got his minions funneling on both sides, and he's going to start sending his queen inside for this enemy queen. He wants to obtain, his objectives on here is to take out the CC, the enemy queen, and he wants to get a couple of these air defenses. I believe he's going to get in and then start walking south and take down everything as far as this Inferno and Expo. So, drops the wall breakers, is dealing with the enemy king right now. Haven't quite aggroed the queen. There she goes now, so she's in. He's going to take her out and then continue his walk south. And what I also like about this attack is he didn't wait until the walk was done. He didn't wait until the charge was done. Once he pulled out the CC, he's dealing with the CC, dropped the poison for the loon so that he can deal with the hound. Once he starts dealing with the CC, he immediately starts to come in with his La Loon portion to help support the queen's charge. Instead of waiting till the queen is just done and about to die, have nothing left to do, he actually starts coming in with the hounds, which was awesome. Like I said, to support, to keep the queen from, having to deal with all these defenses at once and try to actually keep her up. So he drops another rage, spends another rage on the queen charge because he really wants to make it to that second Inferno. Again, in comes the La Loon portion, 2 hounds on the first air defense. Drops in his loons. And then the third hound is coming in on that next air defense, just as the first air defense goes down. Great timing on that. Queen has taken out the first Inferno. He doesn't have any spells left after this freeze for his La Loon portion. But the queen has taken out a chunk, and now once that Inferno is down, he has a few back-end loons to deal with the wizard towers. And he's using his king for cleanup. Well-timed attack. Well planned. Great 10v10. Good job, Steve-O. Okay, I'm going to do a part 2 video, which will cover all of the rest of the Town Hall 9 attacks. But I just wanted to show our upper echelon separate from that because, like I said, it was some great attacks with the hogs. Different, from this current meta of air attacks. And again, hopefully we get to see some more action with 3 Point Park on top. Coming out with the win. But until next time, Guido72, 3 Point Park, out.